You get 2 wins today. Congrats, 2 nail-biters.
Yes.
It's a very tough Southern Miss team, but you bounce back after a rough weekend last weekend. You get back on track.
Yeah, the first game, I mean, Southern Miss is a tough hitting team, and we're just fortunate that they had a few errors on key situations with our runners on and gave us the advantage in that first game. With only 1 RBI and 3 of our, scoring, but only 1 RBI says that, they were just making mistakes, and we were making mistakes too. In the second game, it was good to see that the girls kind of stepping up. Tani had what a heck of a day she had. It's great to be able to see us seniors stepping up, and Ashley Schmidt coming in with a big RBI in that first game and 2 hits in the second game. I mean, you're seeing the seniors kind of stepping up, getting excited about their last home stretch with Southern Miss.
You mentioned Tani might have been her best day as a night. Had 4 hits in the doubleheader, had the big 2 RBI triple, and then that defensive play at right field.
Yeah,
she threw out Lily to preserve the 1-run lead. Turned out to be the big play of the game. I mean, that's big, and that's what you said, stepping up for Swan.
Well, and even in the situation where we've got the 1 run and tied it, for her to come up with 2 runners on and be able to bring both those kids in a very clutch situation, that was huge. I mean, we needed that hit at that just a timely hit in a timely manner. We're always talking about that as far as we're getting the runners on, we're moving the runners in scoring position, we're getting those timely hits, and today we're getting it in that second game.
Deanna bounced back, had a strong outing in the first game after a tough weekend in Memphis. Then Lacey Denny, rough first inning, settled down though, and then worked through some jeopardy there in the 7th inning, gets you the win.
Yeah, she, both pitchers were laughing. I said, that first inning that it struggles with. Every game is like we need to maybe warm up a little bit longer. Do just a little bit different, so we're ready on that first inning. But they did come back. Both of them bounced back really strong throughout the innings, and in both cases we were getting tough in that 7th inning. It's just being able to get out there and close it, not panic on that last inning, but realize that all we have to do is shut them down, get the leadoff out, and the game's ours. So it's kind of a settling for them to understand that it's not an urgency. It's just play the game as it's played and let things happen as they will, and not get too much in a panic mode. But they both did a great job today, just coming out and giving us a chance to get those hits when we needed them.
Bottom of the order came up big. Patrice Fee had a big walk in that 6th inning. In that second game, had a couple of hits, and then Ashley Schmidt had the game-winning RBIs, it turns out, in the first game, heading the 9th spot. Turns out to be big, because I gave a 3-1 lead, and of course the Southern Miss got the home run to make it 3-2.
Yeah.
But bottom of the order, chip hitting, and that's what you need.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You're seeing the bottom of the order coming up in key situations in both those games today, and Natalie's still hitting lights out and still doing a great job in the 3 spot now. But then seeing some production out of the 7, 8, and 9 spot was huge for us. And now if we get them all together on the same page, it's amazing what's going to happen. Get to conference and be able to see them all hit it at the same time.
It'll be a nice treat. Now tomorrow's senior day, another addition for you. I believe it's actually your 9th of the 10. We had that one year where we had no seniors.
Yes, that's true.
So you have 9th, but I believe it's this time now. This year I read it's going to be after the game, the ceremony. Is that correct?
Yeah, they've changed a little bit with Conference USA just so it's not stalling in between the games for the start of the game. So they moved all the senior days to the end of, you can either have it on the first day and ours is the last game of the series. So we will be celebrating at the end of tomorrow's game. We've got a tailgate, all the parents putting together a little tailgate out there for them, and we'll have the moms are going to do the first pitch for tomorrow's game. So that's becoming a tradition now that we have the moms throw out the first pitch, and they'll be throwing to their daughters. So it'll be a memorable moment for them. But then having the ceremony afterwards with the tailgate and just really appreciating all they've done and all the hard work they put in this year as seniors.
I was going to say, just throw a last word about the seniors. Obviously, it's their day tomorrow. Tiffany and Abby, 4-year starters, part of the 08 championship team. DeEuro was part of that team as well. And then Schmitty and Swan, a couple of transfers.
Yeah, we're talking with Tiffany and Abby and Ashley and talking about, or not Ashley, but DeEuro, and talking about how those 3, that they have to get this team back. That they have to teach the players how to get back to the regionals, and it all matters on how you play the tail end of the season. We talk about it all the time. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And we're playing smart. We're still low on numbers, as you can tell. We've got one substitute in our lineup right now, but it's about how we finish. And the girls are really coming together, working hard for the players that are still healthy and making things happen towards the end of the season. But I'm proud of them. They've really worked hard. The seniors, just a great group of girls. They do everything we ask as coaches, and they work hard to make this a memorable moment for all the other players. So it's special for them. I'm looking forward to having the day earmarked just for their benefit and realizing that there's still more games to go for them.